Hi everyone, Dee here with another debrief. Today I'm going to be reviewing 5 juices from Jugheads. That's www.jugheads.co. We're going to be doing them all in different drippers today, but I am going to be using the Vamo just because they're all wrapped a little bit differently. They're a couple ohms off each other. I want to make sure the wattages are all fairly equal for this. So we're going to start off with one of the juices from his VG Xtreme line, and that is the Kettlekorn. This one is at 10 milligram. Of course, it's 100% VG because it's from the VG Xtreme line. This is a juice that I've been really looking forward to trying. I used to have, you can smell it here. I used to have one of those old-fashioned popcorn poppers where it was basically a big pot with a lid with a crank on it. You put it on the stove with some oil and some kernels and sit there and you'd crank it until the popcorn came out. And I used to use it to make Kettlekorn all the time. And I miss it. So I'm really hoping that this vape kind of hits that craving, that flavor craving for me. So let's give it a shot. Definitely getting that popcorn taste on the inhale, that little bit of a sweety, buttery tone to it too that you get with Kettlekorn. Very nice. Obviously I'm getting really good vapor off of this one, not too surprising with 100% VG juice. Okay, so really enjoying this one. It's got that sweetness, the popcorny taste, the buttery taste. It's about as close to Kettlekorn as I think I'm going to ever get in a vape. It doesn't have the crunchiness, but I don't think I'd want a crunchy vape. That might be a little bit disturbing. But all in all, really like that juice. Definitely one that I would get again. Okay, so our next juice is fried cinnamon churro. This one is from his originals line. It is 40% PG, 60% VG. This is actually something I really like about his originals line. You can choose whatever ratio you want with it. So if your preference is 50-50, if your preference is 70-30, he'll make it to your preference. So, that's a really awesome option that he has. This is also at 10 milligrams. We're doing this one on the octopus dripper with the bunny head. Let's give it a shot. Okay. I'm going to be honest with this one. This is about, I'm not going to tell you how many times I've tried to record this review. It's been a little bit plagued with problems. So because of all of that, I actually first tried this juice about a week ago, the first time I tried to record this review. And I gotta say, the cinnamon since then has really come out quite a bit stronger. At this point, it's been steeping for about 2 weeks. A little bit longer than that. So if you are going to give this juice a try, I would really recommend throw it in the shelf, in a drawer, let it steep for a couple of weeks at least. Having said that, I'm getting a really nice, it's not a heavy cinnamon, it's a very light cinnamon. Got that sweetness of the cinnamon sugar, coating the churro. There is that kind of doughy taste to it too, so it's not just a cinnamon sugar. Getting good vapor to it as always. You know, I don't think I've ever been disappointed with the vapor on a Juggies juice, but I suppose stranger things have happened. Okay, so this one, I have to say, like I said, when I tried it last week, it was not as cinnamony, and I was actually really quite disappointed with it. So in a way, it's, even though I'm getting kind of frustrated with the technical problems I've been having trying to record this, I'm kind of glad that they happened, because letting it steep has made a world of difference to that juice. Okay, so third in line is strawberry shortcake. Again, 60% VG, 40% VG, 10 milligram. Always loved strawberry shortcake. And not just because I had the strawberry shortcake dolls when I was a little girl. It's just always been one of my favorite desserts. I think, if I remember right, I used to think of it as a kid's dessert. The grown-ups would get whatever the heck it was they were having that I wasn't allowed to have, and I would get strawberry shortcake. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one. We're doing this one in Octopus Mini with the bunny head, of course, on the Vamo. Let's give it a taste. Okay, so I am really getting that nice fresh strawberry, you know, real whipped cream, like not an artificial whipped cream like Cool Whip, but actual whipped cream. There is that cake undertone to it, but it's a really light. It's definitely not the dominant flavor in this. The two dominant flavors, mostly the strawberry, whipped cream's in there, and then of course there's that vanilla sweetness to it as well. Getting great vapor. This is an awesome dessert vape. I'm not sure that I would have this one as an all-day vape, but it's an awesome dessert vape for when you've got that sweet tooth craving. Excellent juice. Okay, so we're going to move on to the fourth juice. This one is a bit of a surprise for me. It's called Hypnotiq, and it is meant to be the taste of a liqueur called the juice is called Hypnotizer, and it's meant to taste like a liqueur called Hypnotiq. This one again is 60% VG, 40% VG, and it's supposed to be, from the description, the alcohol is supposed to be kind of like a grapefruit, citrus, tropical fruit combination type thing. This is one that Juggy picked for me. Kind of curious to try it. Grapefruits aren't something that I would normally order on my own. I don't like real grapefruits. They're far too bitter for me. I just don't like the taste of them. So we're just going to see what it tastes like as a vape. You can definitely taste the bitter grapefruit citrus in there. I like it better than I like real grapefruits. You know, it's definitely vapeable. There's definitely also a fresher citrus in there, like a lime, maybe a lemon, but I think it's lime. And I can definitely taste there's that sweet to it. Don't think it's pineapple. I think it's more maybe a mango. Possibly a papaya, but I think mango. Getting great vapor off of it. Pretty good juice. You know, I'm not sure that I would buy it again for myself. But, you know, if you like the grapefruit flavors, you know, that would probably be a very good juice for you. I think it's just personal taste that's making me kind of move away from that one. Okay, on to the last one. This is the one that I was most excited to try when I first got it. It's called Abracadabra. And again, it is 60% VG, 40% VG. 10 milligrams. And got it for a couple of reasons. The name caught my eye because I hear Abracadabra and I think that old Steve Miller Band song. You know, Abracadabra. And I promise that'll be the last time I ever sing on cam. But I've got good memories of that song. And then the description of it was really good. It's supposed to be an unsweetened kind of cranberry lime combination. So it sounds very refreshing. You know, I do like my sweets, but sometimes I really like those fresh fruit. You know, the tartness and the of cranberries. I've always loved their tartness. I love cranberry juice. So I'm going to give it a try. We've got it on Mini Octopus with a bunny head on the Vamo. Let's take a vape. You can definitely taste both the cranberry and the lime in there, although the lime is a lot stronger than I expected it to be. I expected it to be kind of a secondary note, and it's actually coming out as the predominant flavor for me. It's not a bad thing. Still really like it, but not quite what I expected. Getting excellent vapor off of it. I'm really liking the unsweetened of it. It's very fresh. I'd put it in the category of the other citrus ones that I really like for this aspect of it. The mojito and key lime that I've tried elsewhere. It's, you know, something that sometimes you just get too much sweet. You know, and this has still got, you know, that fruit sweet without being, you know, feel the sugar on my teeth kind of sweet. And then the tartness of the cranberry and the tang of the lime just really, they hit the spot for me. This is I think the favorite juice of mine out of all the ones I've tried today, or have been trying over the last week, I should say. Okay, so I'm starting to dry hit that, so I'm going to stop right there. So, of the juices that I tried today, I enjoyed them all. You know, some of them were a little bit more to my personal taste than others, but 5 really good juices. So for the Kettlekorn, I say bang on the flavor. That's as close as you're going to get to a Kettlekorn in a vape. You know, you've got that popcorn taste, you've got that sweetness, a little bit of a buttery undertone to it. The fried cinnamon churros. You know, again, if you like the cinnamon flavors, it's not a heavy cinnamon, it's a very light cinnamon, but still quite enjoyable. The strawberry shortcake, you know, a really great dessert vape. Maybe not something that I would vape as an all-day vape, but did really enjoy it as a dessert vape. The Hypnotizer, it's a refreshing citrus vape. That one's a little bit too bitter for my personal tastes, but I think somebody that really enjoys grapefruit would like it a lot. And then, of course, my favorite out of the bunch, the Abracadabra. Just a really nice, it's got that tangness and the tartness, and, you know, it's something that really is one of my favorite flavors that I've tried. So, thank you so much, Juggy, for the excellent juice as always. And thank you, everybody, for watching. You can find me here on my YouTube channel at DEEbrief, or on www.whackedoutesig.ca. D there as well. And until next time, vape happy.